What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful, bright, sunshiny day. No need to be concerned. Here in Montana. Very crispy, very cold. Here, that sounds good. So, what better way to celebrate a beautiful day like this on Valentine's Day than a video on the Rubicon? I haven't made one in a while. I think the last one was actually the 3,000 mile review. So we're going to go ahead and make a video today talking about why this is something you should or should not buy. You know, is this a good machine overall compared to other options? I'm going to try and do my best. I've done this similar videos like this before, but this is an updated version in 2024. Years later, I've had these four-wheelers for going on, I don't even know, 7 years at this point. I mean, I don't know. So I've got a good bit of experience with the Rubicon. So I'm going to make a video talking about why you should pick this over something else, or why you should pick something else over this. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and give it a cold start. It was 17 degrees last night. If you didn't see my other cold start videos, yeah, it did not start negative 26. I mean, that's not surprising. Actually, the only thing on this property that did start was the 6.7. Even the 86 F-150 didn't start, so that's when you know it's really bad. Skid steer, I didn't try and start it until a few days later, then it died from geled fuel. So, anyways, Rubicon cold start. Pretty cold last night. It's about 24 now, so here we go. T-shirt edition. Really quick before we go on a ride, I actually plan on riding to a beautiful view. That's kind of why I want to go out and make this video today. Beautiful. I haven't rode at all in this kind of cold weather, so we're going to see how that goes. I mean, I have, but not at the distance. So, see there, 33.97 and 372 hours. So this one has seen a lot of use, a lot of hard abuse. I figure it has about 10% more miles than that, so you're looking at about 3,800, you know, something like that. So, anyways, I'll see you when we get on the road. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my Waffle House coffee. So here we are many hours later since I last recorded a clip of this thing. I made a video on the 7.3 and I went to town. So we're back. I ended up going on a ride. You see we're at 3409 now. We went to that view spot. I'll put a clip of that now. And you can see there it was very beautiful. It was gorgeous, but it was also brutally cold. I was bundled up with everything I had to keep myself warm, and I could barely stay warm. So we're back now, though. We're going to do this at home with the comforts of our fire. But right here, we're going to cook a steak here in a minute because I'm about to starve. But anyways, we're going to talk about the Rubicon. Should you buy a Rubicon? You obviously know the answer to that. The question's yes. Why should you? Because it's reliable, it's comfortable, it's a good value, I think. I mean, you get a nice factory bumper that can obviously take quite the beating. You get their nice Pro Connect system option. You have this storage compartment here. You have this storage here. Storage in the back. It's easy to work on. Your battery is easy to get to. You can basically rebuild this motor by pulling just the center piece of plastic off. You know, air filter's easy to get to. It's easy to snorkel if you want to do that. If that's your thing. If you want to go ride in the mud, you know, all you have to do is snorkel the air intake and do some vent line stuff. Keep an eye on all your oil and everything. It's got the DCT, no belt, which I have had zero issues with this DCT. I mean, it's jammed up here and there and just cycle the key, go on about your day. High and low range, well, drive and low. I don't know why I didn't say high and low, but well, you get the point. Either way, so you basically have 10 gears plus 2 reverse, you know, separate gears. High and low range, however that works. You have your four-wheel drive locking differential. That's nice to have. You can choose between manual or automatic. Plenty of information in the display. It's not as fancy as some of the Suzuki models or Yamaha models, but this is all you really need. The winch that I have on here is a Warren 3,500 pound VRX. Very nice, very reliable winch. Never had a problem with it. As far as I could tell, the 2024s, the only difference is the color. They don't make this green anymore, so they offer a dark green now. I can't think of the name of it. And then they took this bar off the rack to allow for their Pro Connect rack extensions that they sell. I've never had any issues out of this machine besides a couple little things. I'll go ahead and tell you what those are now. Skid plates in the back get ripped off pretty often if you catch something, so I've had that happen multiple times. I had this wheel bearing go out when it was brand new, almost brand new, 400 miles. I had that replaced myself, and then now we're at, 3,500 miles or some change, and they're both, on both sides, they're kind of loose. They're not shot, they're a long ways from being in need of being replaced. So I'll probably do that this summer sometime, because I'm sure we'll hit the 5,000 mile range this summer. I have a ripped CV boot on the other side, still all original axles. I have the rear output on the drive shaft there on the back of the motor. Seeps oil. It doesn't leak, but it's wet, Other than that, though, really no problems at all. I had a lot of bushing noise for a long time, but now it's all completely gone. You don't hear any of it. So this thing, for being as abused as it's been, pulling logs, it's been very solid. I've never, I don't know. I've never been easy on anything, and this is no exception. If you watch my videos, my four-wheelers they get ran through. They get put through their paces. So I would recommend them for durability, especially. If you're not super power hungry, this is a great machine. That's the only thing I kind of complain about. A little low on the power side. Comfort to me is absolutely wonderful. I think this is one of the better riding four-wheelers you can get. If I could pick something besides this, it would probably be a Grizzly 700. I'm not a Suzuki expert. I've had a couple. I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them. I'm not going to sit here and bash them any more than I already have. If you want to watch Suzuki content, go look at... I have a couple viewers that I look at their channels every now and then because they comment on everything and always have something to say when I talk bad about Suzuki. So go look at, I think it's Full Send ATV or something like that. Full Send Off-Road, that's it. And then Beast King. So go check them out. Link will be in the description for both of those guys. And they have plenty of Suzuki videos if you want to go watch them. I think the 500 and 750 is a lot better option than a 400. I have one over there in the shed that has a blown motor already at 800 miles. I blew up an old 500 years ago, but things change, and luck of the draw. But I've had tons of tons of Hondas, without any real issues. I've swamped them and everything, and I've never had one not start, except for when it was negative 26. This one did not. But, yeah, so if you want Suzuki content, go check them out. Yamaha videos, don't really know what to tell you. You're going to have to go find those. I have some older ones. My reasons, why I didn't like Yamaha for a long time. I had really bad luck with a 2018 Kodiak 450. I think they might have been improved since then. They still don't offer the amount of ground clearance and capability as a Rubicon, though, in my opinion, at all. They don't even come close. You can get different models with diff lock now, which is really nice. And from the videos I've seen and personal experience, I don't think Yamaha's fit and finish is near the quality of God, I have a problem. I'm retarded, I guess. Not near as well built, and the fit and finish is not near as good as a Honda or Suzuki. Even Suzuki, I think, has some of the best quality as far as being put together. Their plastic is always really nice, good quality. Everything feels tight, feels nice. So Suzuki definitely does good in that regard, as well as Honda. Honda's kind of lacking in that department nowadays, though, it seems like a little bit to me. Just because, this thing's been abused, of course, but my plastic, from the time it was brand new, this stuff's just been kind of crappy. All of mine, the plastic clips break on here. The floorboards on here are 10 times better than anything else, though. I don't care what anybody says. I've caught these on so much stuff. I've popped these out and never ripped them, though. Never had an issue with them ripping. You can see where they've been caught and deformed. The seat on here is really comfortable, nice. You can see here where I have issues. Right here, the plastic actually broke. Happened when it was brand new. I don't even know why. If I had to guess, it's just something was not right. It wasn't happy with the way something was, so stretched and broke. So to sum it up, if you want power and speed, go with a Yamaha, or here you go. If you want power and speed and you don't care about reliability at all, go get a Can-Am or a Polaris. Polaris is complete junk. I don't even need to explain myself for that. Can-Am, hit and miss, you know, just proven not to be as reliable as these. The 700s and 500s seem decent, but still not anywhere near the Japanese ATV market for quality. If you want something fast, powerful, and reliable, go with a Suzuki King Quad 750 or Yamaha Grizzly 700. Both of those are very nice machines. They're pretty good quality. I think the Yamaha is going to outlive the Suzuki. I don't know that for a fact, but that's the way it seems. Yamaha Grizzly 700 has a very good reputation. If you don't care about power and you want just enough power to get the job done, you want to go mudding, you want to go trail riding, you want to go take your family 100 miles from home, and you want to know you're going to get home, like no matter what. You want a four-wheeler that's going to survive the apocalypse. You want a four-wheeler that's not going to let you down no matter what, will not leave you stranded, can trust it to do anything. I literally cannot explain it. But this four-wheeler right here, the Honda Rubicon, is the one for that, okay? You can trust this thing. I've taken it everywhere, been through all kinds of abuse, and I still, to this day, I'll take it with no extra gas because I know exactly how far it'll go, which is a long ways on the less than 4-gallon capacity gas tank it has. Go a long ways. Don't need any tools, don't need any survival gear because I know for a fact this will take me there and back. Now, I know the day's probably going to come where it will break down because that just happens with stuff that's man-made, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. With all the abuse, this thing still seems tight. I mean, there's nothing really obviously wrong, you know. Nothing that's going to leave me stranded. So I'm very happy with it, and I trust it. Now, I'll probably buy a Grizzly next, or another Rubicon. I really don't think I want another Rubicon, though, just because I've already had so many. And they haven't changed anything, so until they change something, I probably won't buy another Honda. So the next thing's probably a Grizzly, just because I want that extra power. If I had to pick one four-wheeler, it's always going to be the Honda Rubicon 100 times over. I can't express that enough. Get a Rubicon. Always got to have a Rubicon, at least one. This summer, I'll be sure to make videos, plenty of updates. If anything breaks or goes wrong, I'll be sure to post it and keep you guys updated if anything happens to it. I plan on trying to hit 6,000 to 7,000 miles at least this summer. I mean, I want to ride. All right, seriously, I think I want to try and get 10,000 miles on this thing, but it just depends on how busy I am, how much time I have. I want to keep this thing to at least 10,000 miles, see how it holds up. So, come to this channel if you want long-term reviews of the Rubicon, basically torture test, because that's what it gets. It's completely tortured. You could go watch old videos, logging videos, where, I mean, not real logging, but you know what I mean. Dragging big logs out of the woods with this thing, driving in the snow, redlining it for minutes on end, donuts, wheelies, rolling it, flipping it, being in mud, being in a frozen pond. That's one of the most popular videos. You might recognize it. Might have popped up on your shorts feed. I fell through the pond on purpose and got 3.8 million views. So that was entertaining. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Buy a Rubicon. Don't buy anything else. No other junk. Unless this doesn't meet the criteria for you.